catch fire, but there ain't no water around.
Hello?
마침내 헤어졌네. 당신이
No. English. English, I'm an American. I can't understand whatever you're saying. Okay. Need to speak English. I can't understand you. I'm an American. You understand? American.
I understand, American. I am Dr. Sung Moon. And your name?
I don't...
This ellipsis, we shall call it, is to be expected. You are Mr. Grayson Lee, formerly of America.
I remember that. Now wait. Formally?
Yes, I am sorry to report that you are far from its enameled plains and alabaster cities.
But how did I get here? Where is here and why am I here?
I am here to help with these questions and others that will inevitably arise. I'm afraid that you may find some of the answers unfortunate.
Why am I in here like a criminal?
I'm very much afraid that you are a criminal, Mr. Lee.
What?
You've been arrested and tried and found guilty.
Tried? What are you talking about? Tried? What trial? What?
You have been sentenced, and in 8 hours' time, that sentence will be executed. You will be executed, Mr. Lee. Your sentence is death. This will happen at 12 a.m. We refer to this moment as the midnight summons. Some appreciate the poetry of the term.
No.
No. Perhaps you are not a fan of poetry.
No. Not no. This is... I want to see a lawyer from the embassy. You can't do this. I'm Grayson. I'm Grayson Lee. I live in Philadelphia and only I have a wife.
And what is her name?
Jane.
Jane. His wife.
I'm real. I'm a real person. You can't do this to somebody who's real, right? I have a dog. I'm a real person.
I understand that this is unpleasant, a surfeit, if I may say, of unpleasant information. But your protests are quite pointless. Quite too late.
My government... You can't do this.
Mr. Lee, I can do nothing but. This is my purpose. Please listen. What I have to say is of considerable import. From now until the appointed time...
Get me a lawyer!
I will be your periodic companion. During this time, we will complete a ceremony. It comprises of 8 steps.
No, what ceremony? What are you talking about?
The ceremony will help you acknowledge your crime, admit your guilt, and accept your fate. The process has a great and gradual beauty to it. The closest English word is, I think, awful.
What?
We have now completed the first step of the ceremony. This step we call the Gate of Joyous Wisdom.
You're insane. This is insane. I want to speak to somebody else.
There is no one else. For now, there is only Grayson Lee and Dr. Junghuan. And we shall have to make the best of it.
But this doesn't make any sense.
How did I get here? Why am I in here like a criminal? I've answered your third question. In answer to your second, I bid you what I now realize is a somewhat overdue welcome to the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. I hope your stay, though brief, will be enlightening.
North Korea? How did I end up in North Korea?
This was quite sensibly your first question. However, it was the most difficult one for me to answer. Much work lies ahead.
No! Wait! Come back! Come back! put in a steel toilet? I've got your gate of choice wisdom right here. All right. Now I can concentrate. Not metal, just silver plastic. Aesthetically consistent, though. Dr. Moon! What the? Is anybody there? Did they give you a toilet? Fuck.
It is said that the devil plays for men's souls.
What did you do to me? You injected me with something somebody did. Is that why I can't remember? What is this?
Mr. Lee, your soul is in play at this moment. This life will end. It is regrettable, but it cannot be avoided. There is an order to things, magnificent and sinister in equal measures. However, if you will sit at the devil's table and make that terrible wager, and if luck and skill are on your side, then perhaps there's a chance at another life after this one.
Is this some kind of Korean church thing?
It assuredly is not.
Okay. So who are you? And what are you talking about?
Your soul, Mr. Lee.
Okay, so you want me to admit something? Is that it? Confess for the sake of my soul? Well, sorry, Doc. I can't remember what I did or didn't do. I can't remember how I got here.
To understand why you are here, you must first know what you did.
10 comes before 20, Doc.
Indeed. Your thinking is still decidedly linear. That will change. But for the moment, we will accommodate you. Yes, if you are ready, Mr. Lee, I will show you what you did and why this life will end at midnight. Please, Mr. Lee, have a seat. Please, Mr. Lee, what I have to show you is distasteful. Weakness in the knees would not be unwarranted.
This better be good. That could be anyone. This doesn't prove anything. It could be anyone.
When flames keep licking, and there ain't no one around, throw your bags out the window.
When you hear that clock and chicken, and your time is running out. When that big old clock is ticking, and your time is running out.
That can't be me.
It is.
I was drugged. There's a needle mark on my arm.
I cannot see a needle mark. I do see other marks.
No, I was drugged. I'm not. I can't be responsible for that.
Responsibility has been decided by an authority far greater than I.
No. No.
You are back.
Wait. You can hear me without the intercom?
We have begun the third stage of the ceremony, Mr. Lee. The need for such petty deceptions is behind us.
Third stage.
Indeed. Please look under the table.
I don't get it.
I've been imprecise. Please look on the underside of the table.
Are you serious?
By temperament and profession.
What is this?
It is a choice, Mr. Lee. It is loaded with a single round in the chamber.
I don't...
Mr. Lee, everything in the room is bulletproof. Everything, that is. Except you. So you may leave, or stay and continue the ceremony. It is a choice.
The hell?
뇌신경 검사를 한번 해볼까 해요.
그래서 어떻게 됐는지 한번 볼게요. 당장 달려가.
뇌신경 검사를 위해서
Hey. Dr. Moon. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. You want to know when to come in? Collect the body, hose out the cell. Hell of a job you got here, Doc. How long have you been a interrogator, torturer, whatever you are? Where do you even study for a position like that? Is that like a community college thing? Vocational school? Jesus. North Korea. Must be one of those back of the matchbook jobs, right? Send you away for a diploma. Is there a Mrs. Dr. Moon? Kids? Pets? You know, I'd take you for a guinea pig kind of guy. Favorite movies? Books? Are you even allowed to read books in here? I'd like to say something about myself, but I literally don't know what to say. Dr. Moon, can you hear me? Hello? Dr. Moon? Hello? Hello? Dr. Moon, is that you? Help! Let me out! One more.
Some things need darkness to grow. The choice is made. The ceremony continues. You will notice we have given you another gift. A common thing, perhaps, easily overlooked, and yet,
I'm an American.
insofar as such distinctions have meaning, I do not disagree.
I have rights.
You cling to the dreams of another life, Mr. Lee. You have passed the dark night, but the light has returned. You would do well to wipe the sleep from your eyes.
I won't be imprisoned.
You have been imprisoned.
I want my freedom.
And you shall have it, Mr. Lee. You shall have it. In fact, freedom is the object lesson of the gift in front of you. In this country, Mr. Lee, hunger is rampant. Not officially, of course. One must learn to hold contradictory notions carefully balanced. If any representative of the Supreme People's Assembly heard me admit it, even suggest it, the penalties would be most harsh. And yet, it is true. People eat grass. I've eaten grass myself, Mr. Lee. It is not a desirable diet. It is difficult to digest and offers little in the way of nutrition. Conversely, it contains much silica, which is abrasive and quickly wears down the teeth. It is an all too common condition in this country. Quite unpleasant to behold, particularly in women and children. We call it the hungry smile. I myself enjoy state-sponsored dental care, and I have not gone hungry in many years. But when I did hunger, there was the grass. It costs nothing, and it grows everywhere. In fact, where death is most rampant, the grass grows thickest. I will tell you this, Mr. Lee. No grass tastes sweeter than that which grows in a cemetery. If you will eat grass, you need call no man your master. Freedom is a green thing, Mr. Lee.
Did you try the dark for a while? I'll never be that hungry.
Mr. Lee? Whatever are you doing, Mr. Lee? This is inadvisable, Mr. Lee. I have not always held this position. You asked, while it was dark. I did not choose it. It was a calling. It would not be inaccurate to say. Had you met me even very recently, you would have met an entirely different man. I have no wife, or partner, or equal. I am, I suppose, in the American turn of phrase, married to my work. I have children, many children spread wide across the world. Yet I am a child myself, Mr. Lee. Do you understand? I'm an infant, only hours old, still wet. Even so, my favorite books are decades out of print. Don't fight it, Grayson. Fighting it makes it so much worse.
Nice try. Let's see how bulletproof this room really is.
Be way in. A way out.
I did warn you, Mr. Lee, that your course of action was inadvisable. Man's worst injuries are often self-inflicted.
Need a doctor.
And here I am, Mr. Lee.
You know what I mean.
Forgive me, Mr. Lee. One finds so few opportunities for humor. You will have medical attention. It has been seen to.
Where are they? When are they coming?
That is entirely up to you, Mr. Lee.
What?
I suggest you take a seat, Mr. Lee. Blood loss such as you are experiencing leads inevitably to lightheadedness. If you do not sit, you may fall. You asked earlier, Mr. Lee, how you came to be here. The time has come to answer that question.
So?
In your situation, some confusion is to be expected. Memory may be muddled, opaque at first, but that time has passed. Mr. Lee, I have been scrupulously honest with you thus far. Brutally so, some might say. The success of the ceremony depends on it.
What do you want from me?
I would like you to extend me the same courtesy.
What?
The story of how you came to be here is not mine to tell. It is yours.
I told you. I don't remember anything. I told you.
Mr. Lee, this ruse is costing you time and blood.
Okay. I had to leave the States.
And why was that?
I was wanted.
By whom?
The FBI.
And why was that?
They traced some stuff back to me. Or at least close to me, too close. I thought it covered my tracks, but...
And what was it that they traced back to? Your general vicinity?
It was nothing. Just an exploit. Not even a very original one. Just a few thousand credit card accounts. It was nothing.
There is more to tell, is there not? Surely the exploit was not all there was to your exploits.
Okay, there was a virus too.
A virus? Fascinating.
I left it behind to eat holes. So they couldn't tell which hole I came through. It's like when you look at a slice of Swiss cheese. Which hole came first?
I see. And this had unintended consequences.
Some other hackers noticed the holes.
Some.
Maybe a lot. Who knows?
Perhaps someone drew their attention to these breaches. Perhaps you?
Perhaps.
So, your crime facilitated theirs.
Technically.
And unlike your initial theft, theirs were not nothing.
Listen, maybe a few billion in the end. But it's all just numbers, you know? None of it's real.
And yet, you ran.
I think it doesn't have to be real to be dangerous, Doc.
And when a cybervillain, if I may use such a term, must flee his country, how does he arrange such a thing?
There are ways.
And which way did you choose?
The dark net.
The dark net.
You don't have to go to get your passport and stuff, but it's quicker.
Time being of the essence.
Yeah.
And however did you support yourself once abroad?
I was headhunted by a hacker collective. The Seven Night Goddess. But you already know about them, don't you? Come on, Doc. Because the Seven Night Goddess is just the front. For Bureau 121. North Korea Cyber Warfare Agency.
There are things that are known, Mr. Lee, and then there are things that are officially known.
Like the taste of grass.
It gratifies me that you've been listening.
So here's one thing that I know officially. I never came to North Korea.
How were you recruited, Mr. Lee? By the Seven-Eyed Goddess?
I did an initiation hack for them.
An initiation, in spite of your reputation.
Well, people don't pay for reputation, Doc. It was a house guest.
A house guest?
Just a little routine to track and reroute international transmissions. So they go where you want.
International transmissions.
Emails, calls, texts, Swiss bank account transfers. It's hard to break in. But when people dial in, With the right information, codes, and passwords, they open the door. Then all you have to do is walk in. When they close the door again, you're already inside.
And that struck you as acceptable?
God, it was just a job.
And what does this tell us about you, Mr. Lee?
What?
Some actions, some decisions are revelatory of character, Mr. Lee. I sense your time is running short, and so I shall be succinct. As you said, the Seven-Eyed Goddess was a fiction to draw you towards Bureau 121. But your recruitment to the People's Bureau was itself a masquerade, a dark net within the dark net, if you will. A routine for profiling potential recruits for our...
Permission?
We are all ensnared in a net, too vast and too dark to see. It is a net woven from national forces and ideologies, and psychic evolutions, and flags and bully boots. Together, we will cut that net, Mr. Lee. 이해하기 어렵지만 피를 너무 많이 흘려도 우리한테 도움되지 않아. 훈아, 내가 미스터리 깨끗하게 치워드려라. 끔찍하다.
네.
권총이 진짜 미친 물건이야.
물론이지요.
떼주세요. In isolated instances, the determined suicide, for instance, they have their uses. Irrigate, please. But nonetheless, an insane, self-perpetuating idea sold at an astonishing markup. The only protection against the gun is another gun. The only answer to the problem of guns is more guns. For every bullet fired, 1,000 more are sold. It's good for business, but terribly inefficient, terribly unreliable. I take the art of killing too seriously to ever use a gun.
Hey. Can I see? Crazy. Okay, that's enough.
손상이 수리됐습니다. 총알이 전부예요. 떼주세요. 그리고 홍합.
Hey, I understood that. I can understand Korean.
물론이죠, 미스터 리. 한국말을 잘해요. 미국 사람인데.
네가 어떻게...
쉽게 말하면 플러그인 아니면 업로드. 정확한 이유가 없지만 이 프로세스에 잘 되고 있어.
너 이상하게 말해. 방 다른데 좋다. 이 방 왜 갖고 있는 거야? 나한테 죽으라고 총 줄 거면서.
자살하고 싶는 사람들이 원래 심장을 써요.
심장을 싸면 죽어요. 근데 사람들의 원래 아래턱 아니면 머리 그것 때문에 이 방이 중요한 방이에요.
근데 나 왜 도와줘? 내가 몇 시간 안에 죽는다면.
현재에 대한 질문이 나오네. 진실 나타나고 있습니다.
Is he ready?
Yes. I am not Dr. Sungmoon.
I understand.
I am Dr. Sungmoon.
I understand.
He stands above us.
Yes,
He is celestial.
he is.
The earth is flat, and he is the firmament from which it hangs.
Or falls.
At his whim.
We exist at his whim.
We act in his name.
Are you gonna eat that? It's gonna get cold. Nothing worse than cold
balls. What were we doing tonight?
You mean like plans, like after dinner?
No. Like before.
Grayson,
Yeah?
did you take one of those gummies? Because they're supposed to be indicas, but you're a little bit spacey.
Maybe.
We should at least be hungry then.
I don't know. Is it too late for dinner?
Stands above us.
Or is it early?
Oh, babe, you are all the way out of it. Okay. Come on. This way. Come on. Oh, okay, yep. We should just go to that dispensary. Can't trust that delivery guy's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just do things the legal way. The easy way, that'd be nice.
Oh, babe. Too down to rebel, huh? Let me get you some water. Your mother called, by the way. O să vă vedeți curând.
What?
What?
Wait, why would you say that?
Here. You'll feel better. Slow. Gonna get an ice cream headache.
Wait, why did you say that?
Those kids again. Where are their parents? Would you take a look?
Take a look.
Make sure they're gone. They could still be hanging around out there. This used to be a nice building. Totul se dărâmă în preajma ta. Can you see them?
Can't see anything.
They're not there?
Can't see anything at all. It's just white.
Maybe they papered over it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. As long as they're gone.
Yeah. I think they are.
So we're alone?
Just the two of us.
Good. Just the two of us is good.
That's so funny.
Nothing worse.
Jane?
Jane. Seriously, Jane? That's the best you could come up with, Jane?
Jane, what the fuck?
Good question. What's my last name, Grayson? What's my last name?
Lee. Jane Lee, you're my wife.
Answer it!
Jane.
Gonna get cold. Maica ta zice că o să te vadă curând.
Ginger. Good. Good drugs. Hi there. I missed you. Let's not leave you idle. Devil's playground and all. Maybe I quit. I thought so.
I believe it's time we got to know one another better. What are you doing, Mr. Lee?
The house catch fire. But there ain't no water around. Throw your bags out of the window. Let the doggone shack burn down.
I would ask again, what are you doing? But I suspect I would not get an answer.
Well, you suspect correctly.
Very well. We will continue as if nothing happened.
Never leave a hacker alone with electronics, Dr. Moon.
We were interrupted, Mr. Lee.
This is...
As I was saying, it's time we got to know one another better.
Peroxide.
I feel a direct approach may be somewhat less than fruitful. And I feel I may not have your undivided attention, so I propose that we... How would your culture put it? Gamify the process. I will speak a single word, and you shall respond likewise. Do not consider, simply respond.
Wait. You want to play word association?
Indeed.
Crazy.
So we have begun.
Jesus, okay, whatever.
Room.
Leave.
Screen.
Share.
Share.
Donate.
Crime.
Battery.
Plan.
Secret.
Walk.
Steps.
Trip.
Wire.
Mother.
What?
No interrogatives, please. Mother.
Visitation.
History.
Search.
Repetition.
Progress.
Doom.
Room.
Next. Next.
Think.
Next. Battle.
Woods.
Star.
Navigate.
Stripe.
Flank.
Yellow.
Peril.
Green.
Go.
Home. Home.
Run.
Test.
Cheat.
Wall.
Tunnel.
Minutes.
Seconds.
Private.
Yep.
Mr. Lee. Hand.
Come on.
Hand.
United States Department of State, what's your emergency?
Yes, please, listen, my name's Grayson Lee, I'm an American.
Control.
I'm wanted by the FBI, I'm a fugitive, okay? You can check that, please, just check that. I want to surrender, okay? But my battery's about to die, and they're holding me captive, okay? This is real, this is fucking real. I have some GPS coordinates out. Do you have a pen or something? Can you write them down?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Mr. Lee.
38.924.561 dash 77.0751569.
Do you know where you are?
He said North Korea, but I never. It can't be.
You're not in North Korea.
I knew it! Okay, please sit down, please. Okay, I'm not crazy. This is real. They're gonna execute me in... Jesus, half an hour.
I would ask again, what are you doing?
Battery's low.
Yeah, it's about
Okay,
to...
hang up. We have your number. Help is on the way.
Really?
Yes, really. We're minutes away. We'll call you back when we're close. Save your battery.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. When your house catch fire, but there ain't no water around. When flames keep a licking, and there ain't no water around. Throw your bags out the window, let the doggone shack burn down.
Mr. Lee? The game is not yet over, Mr. Lee.
I'm done playing.
But there's still so much time, if you'll pardon the expression, to kill. Too long, surely, for an American to sit in silence. Come, now, for fun.
Fun. Sure. Okay, Dr. Moon. Here I am now. Entertain me.
Excellent. Now, where was I before we were interrupted? Ah, body,
Soul.
mind,
Game.
grave,
Open.
wound,
Open.
birth,
Open.
Invitation.
Open.
Marriage.
Open.
Season.
Open.
Question.
Open.
Door.
I'm here! I'm the one who called! Don't shoot! Okay, I'm not resisting. Don't shoot! I'm coming out! Don't shoot!
Eyes.
Open.
Indeed. I congratulate you, Mr. Lee,
Congratulate?
on the effectiveness of your initiation hack, Mr. Lee. International transmissions, tracked and rerouted. That wondrous technology, and all you could think to do with it was steal money.
They said I'm not in North Korea.
Mr. Lee, not to be trite, but North Korea is not a state. It is a state of mind. Anywhere a room like this exists in North Korea, or East Germany, or Guantanamo, or Airstrip 1, such philosophies are quite portable. Now, please return to the other room. We have much left to discuss. And as we both know, your battery is almost...
I wonder what they did with the chair.
Mr. Lee?
Yeah.
Might we, at this late juncture, address one another face to face?
Yeah, sure.
Much better, Mr. Lee. Much better. Tell me, Mr. Lee, have you ever heard of an area of London referred to as Limehouse?
No. Why don't you tell me about it?
Starting with the remedial, Limehouse is a district of East London on the northern bank of the Thames. Have you ever visited London? Ah, it is lovely. I've been there often, and will return soon. However, Limehouse, upstream of Cuckold's Point, which I mention merely for its amusing name and not because I imagine it provides you with any point of reference. Limehouse encompasses London's former Chinatown in Pennyfields. Around the turn of the last century, Limehouse figured in many works of literature, some factual, others fantastic, lurid descriptions of opium dens, men skilled in strange martial arts, inscrutable villains, in the modern sense of the term. In the popular imagination, the area became synonymous with Asian crime. Mr. Lee?
Sorry. I was, I don't know.
No apology is necessary. It is to be expected at this late stage. And you missed nothing material. I was only just coming to my point.
Okay.
Okay. Limehouse took its name from the lime kilns located in the area, which were used to produce quicklime, a key ingredient in concrete. It would not be overstating the matter to say that Limehouse poured the foundations of the modern world. Of course, quicklime has other uses. It is highly corrosive to organic matter. It is often used to destroy bodies, to erase men. Just as we have erased Grayson Lee.
What do you mean erased? I'm still here.
Ah, but no longer Grayson Lee. No longer a man at all.
So what am I?
An incubator.
What?
You will recall, perhaps, the mark on your inner arm. The hole hardly seems big enough to swallow a man, does it? And yet...
What are you talking about?
My tiny allies, the bacilli.
Crossbred with fungus, a strain of Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. Are you familiar with it? They call it...
The zombie fungus.
It infects ants. It alters their behavioral pattern to suit its own life cycle. The ant abandons its colony, drawn quite against its instinct to habitats favorable to the fungus, which grows until it erupts from the ant's head in spore-laden spike. And still, the ant obeys, climbing to spread the infection to new hosts. That urge to climb persists in our strain. If you feel this surge to climb hills or staircases or furniture, do not try to fight it. You will not be able to.
Jesus Christ, what is this?
The bacillus is far less exotic. Although generally considered long since eradicated, any immunity long since faded, and the results of this arranged marriage are nothing short of sublime.
Why can't you talk like a real person?
You are incubating a truly terrifying biological weapon. Is that plainly put enough for you? Unfortunately, when injected, the pathogen causes a psychotic reaction and temporary amnesia.
Am I going to...
Die? Yes, of course. I believe that was one of the first things I told you when you awoke. What I neglected to mention was how much company you would have. But there is much left to explain before then.
Help me! Please!
What is that? What are you doing?
When your
No,
house
no, no,
gets
no,
run around,
The period of unconsciousness is merciful but brief. Then, the psychotic reaction.
when you feel those flames lit, and that angel run around.
Unseemly, he will not be missed. And well, you've seen the rest.
You did this to me.
A series of events took place. Agency is difficult to assign.
You made me a murderer! You have the antidote, right? That's what this is about, right? I do some hack or something or whatever, and you give me the antidote? You got it. You want leverage? You got it. I'll do it, fine, whatever. You win.
Mr. Lee, what possible point would there be to engineering an apocalyptic biological weapon with an antidote? No. No.
What if...
I have played my part. Nothing more will be allowed. Nothing less would be thinkable. You two will play your part.
What now?
During incubation of the fungal component of the pathogen, the subject.
Me?
Let us say the subject. Identity will only cloud our thinking now. During fungal incubation, the subject becomes increasingly suggestible, even programmable, if given a series of oblique instructions. But programming sounds so cold. We prefer the term ceremony.
No.
First, we remove you from any familiar surroundings. The mind does not contain memories. It is memories. And so, we will make you doubt memories. Yourself, your sanity. We introduce a period of darkness to accelerate the pathogen's growth. Simultaneously, we remove unworthy subjects. Happily, you proved worthy. We recalibrate your language centers. Mind, game, grave, open. And finally, we reveal to you your new prosthetic personality, the truth and grandeur of your mission.
Prosthetic?
Prosthetic, yes. Since the previous personality will be amputated, save certain key memories, what is left of you will reside there. I hope for your sake that your memories are pleasant.
What'll be left?
Very little. Beliefs, ideals, habits. All these go. The ceremony is nearly complete.
I can recreate How long will the incubation take?
8 hours for the fungus, and another 8 for the bacillus.
You too?
I as well. Me too.
Who are you?
I recall only fragments, only what is necessary. And what I was hardly matters. Even given a different situation, the past is irretrievable.
20 go to 10. It's basic. When you're inside of a loop, it looks like a straight path.
Ah, yes. As I suggested earlier, linear thinking can carry you only so far in a situation such as this. Success in circuit lies. And now, it is nearly time for me to share Dr. Moon's gift with the world. For as you must have guessed by now, I am not Dr. Sung Moon.
I understand.
He stands above us.
Yes.
He is celestial.
There is no other word for it.
The earth is flat, and he is the firmament by which it hangs.
Or false.
That is whim.
We exist at his whim.
We act in his name.
We act in his name.
I am the vessel.
He fills me.
He is the vessel.
I am poured out.
Now this life ends. Now there is only the midnight summons. And the will of Dr. Sung Moon.
a way in. There's a way out.
Hospital, they can help us.
Whatever must one do? I wonder, to warrant intervention by a toy robot.
I'm not North Korea. I'm not North Korea. I'm not.
Scared.
I'm not North Korea. I'm not North Korea. I'm not.
Hello? What is this? Can somebody help me?
When your house catch fire, but there ain't no water around. When you feel those flames a licking, and there ain't no water around. your bags out of the window. Let the doggone shack burn down. When you hear that clock a-ticking and your time is running out, when that big old clock is ticking and your time is running out,